Hey guys, so okay, welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Let's carry on where we left off. It's case number 3. We're in the class trial. We need to figure out who killed Ibuki and Hiyoko. Let's carry on. We've sort of solved a couple of things, but there's plenty more to go. So, take it away.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Sure. Stand by what you believe, Gundam.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Kazuichi, man, just take it easy. Why are you so aggressive for this trial?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
He's been attacking everyone. Nagito, Akane, now he's going after Gundam.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
We all need to just take a deep breath, talk to each other, figure things out.
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
What's the question?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Shouldn't you know, maybe? Huh? Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself.
But there's no way Ibuki killed Hiyoko and killed herself. There's only one blackened in this case. We know that Ibuki didn't kill Hiyoko then herself because someone had to uncover Hiyoko's body in the morning.
Unfortunately, that means there's no blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me? Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hiyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
I'm not gonna lie, it did pop into my mind, but like I said, someone had to uncover Hiyoko's body in the morning, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
I don't think she committed suicide. I don't want to believe it.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right?
Correct.
After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means...
There's truly a blackened among us.
The killer had to be alive at that time.
Walking, talking, and standing right here.
Then she was alive!
Oh, is he still suffering from the after effects?
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
No.
If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
It's not easy to fake being hanged in front of me.
She hanged herself! Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that!
Damn, Nagito's scrambling my brain.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Yeah, pretty difficult.
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
You've always been free.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind.
Oh, spit it out, why don't you?
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Recreation. Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Right.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
I've already explained my theory numerous times, so let's see how this plays out. Here we go.
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
Yep, it's a lot of questions.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Yes.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
I don't believe so.
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
Yes.
What time did Hajime see that video?
About 6:50-ish? 6:55?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement.
Yeah.
And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
No, that's not right, is it?
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Yes, Your Highness. Let's commence it. Oh, man. Mikan's account, Fuyuhiko's account, Sonya's account, movie's invitation ticket. I think we have to go for the accounts here.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Let's try Fuyuhiko's.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Sure.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi!
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed!
Not quite yet. I've got Fuyuhiko's account. He's got an alibi. He was with Mikan. The murders supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. I can't agree with him that he was in his cottage. No one can back that up, right? After Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. So I think we're gonna have to counter Sonya's thing there. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Because Sonya's account and Mikan's account. Sonya's account's to do with Hiyoko finding the mirror. Mikan's is to do with the body, right? Oh no, it's Mikan. Right up until the morning announcement. That morning, Mikan was with Hajime the entire time. Afterward. So... Mikan's account
And what
Sorry.
about the others?
was the wrong one.
Right before the morning, I was totally sleeping.
I think everyone...
So everyone who stayed... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed...
That's not...
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi...
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
Mikan has one.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi.
I'm not missing one, and neither is Mikan.
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
Exactly.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Please leave out that minor detail.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Not important.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
She tripped. I swear, she tripped.
Too much info.
Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagito's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
Yeah. That's to sum it all up.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
And turn up the heat.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
But then they could use that to their advantage, right?
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
Well, let's not declare mission failed just yet.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Oh, now what?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
It wasn't even a perfect imitation.
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? What could it be? If that's the case, Are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap, set by one of us? If so, then whose? And what kind of trap is it? Oh man. Suspended.
Hiya!
Why hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. What? What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck! Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out. So please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on. If your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then I'm Usami. Magical miracle girl, Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez. And I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Me either. I have no clue what they're on about and what the hell is going on in this case.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
Aren't we all?
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Alright, I'll take it on board. Damn it. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence? Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
Because we're trying to think. What the hell?
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
You got me good. I have no answer for this right now. Let's see how it plays out.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Too bad that's not allowed.
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
But did the killer know that?
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
We're all on edge.
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
How though?
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
And what does the movie have to do with anything? Like, how does that inspire someone to kill? The only thing I can think of is someone else was infected with the despair disease, but was someone really? It didn't appear that way.
It's not just that. Come on. Try to remember the content of the movie.
The content of the movie.
About the lion that got killed second.
They were pumped full of arrows.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
It's not even, like, that accurate, the imitation.
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Yes.
But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
And her throat was slit.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, then what's the point of imitating the movie?
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
Yeah, it was like a half-assed job.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation,
Same
their entire
words.
plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
No, I think it was just like a last-minute realization. Oh, I should probably falsify the order of the murders. What can I do? I can copy the movie. I don't have arrows. Shit. Tape.
I'm saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Now what? We've already established the order of the deaths, right? What? Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
What the hell?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Please enlighten me. Actually, you know what? I need to review something as well. That stepladder. There's blood on the left side. You could say that it probably came from Ibuki's feet when she kicked it over to hang herself. I don't know.
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Okay, we know that answer at least. Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue? No one would know but me or Sonia.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are
I'm
getting
so
riled
lost.
up.
I can't figure out anything right now. The killer's damn good. Why Hiyoko went to the music venue? If that's the key to all this, I need to find that out no matter the cost. Okay. We know why. She couldn't tie her sash. 7 bullets now! Ah, and Sonia's account's not here. What the hell are we gonna do?
Why did Hiyoko
Alright. Not much time
go to the
either.
music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No. Come to the music venue.
If that's not it,
I need to read the
maybe
white
she
noise
got
more.
abducted by the killer.
She was not abducted. We know that
No,
much.
maybe. She went of her own free will.
She did.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
I need to find out why Hiyoko went to the music venue first. We know why she went, right? She went because her sash, to use the mirror. But what have I got to counter that? Oh, to agree with someone, right? We know she went of her own free will. She wasn't abducted. She wasn't summoned. I just need to find the right bullet here. Music venue curtain. No. Motel room key. Doesn't look right. No, I can't use a truth flashback because we're agreeing with something, right? I need to find what my bullets are first.
Why did Hiyoko
AC temperature,
Go
Wizard
to
of
the
Monami,
music
Blood on the
venue?
Souls, Motel room key, scrap thick
There's no
paper.
way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
We know this, she did, but what bullet do I fire here? I know this is a bullet. Disregard. We got this as a bullet, the key to the motel room that Hiyoko was staying in. It was buried deep inside her kimono, so it was pretty difficult to retrieve. I don't know. Keep that in mind. Thick scrap of paper that was stuck to the baton lighting. Disregard. Music venue curtain, black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage. It was not wide enough to reach the sides of the stage. It looked like it was brought from the supermarket and not something that was originally here. No. Surveillance camera unit. It's been smashed to pieces and no longer works. AC temperature. AC was cranked up to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's it. That's all I've got. Got the Wizard of Monami as well.
Or she was guided by the will of causality.
I need to find out why Hiyoko went to the music venue first. Sorry, I'm stuck again. Sonia's account. Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonia apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue's storage room.
Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way we'd know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
Killer summoned her. No, that's not right. No, you can't use the surveillance camera unit to summon them because it was in the music venue. And it doesn't work that far at the motel anyways.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
We know she wasn't abducted. Not only that, but you need the motel room key to get into her room. Her bed was made and everything. And you don't accidentally, unplan to kill someone. I mean, a murder wouldn't be unplanned if you abduct them, right?
No, maybe.
She went of her own free will. But what can I use to support that argument? I've got nothing on the mirror, I've got nothing on Sonia's account, so that's not going to support my argument here. Movie that Monokuma directed. Total of 3 deaths in the movie. No. AC temperature. Surveillance camera unit. Sick ladder. Music venue curtain. Black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage. What's up with this curtain as well? Thick scrap of paper. I might need to just start checking
She went
things.
of her own free will.
Oh, what?
I agree with that.
Okay. I thought that was gonna bounce back.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
I don't know how the key supports that, but I know she went of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Oh, I suppose that's why she went of her own free will, because she had the key tucked into her kimono, right? No one abducted her. No one summoned her. Oh, you can't say that count as the summoning. But she can prove that she wasn't abducted if she had the key with her. She was intending to go back to her room.
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know?
Oof.
I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
That's also true.
There's no way she got abducted?
Nope, her room was spotless.
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
And yes, her room was locked.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Nope, it was tucked deep into her kimono.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Uh-oh. Kane.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Um,
This could be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
because if it's wrong, I don't want you to get credit for it.
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Do you want to solve this case or not? Stop arguing with me, guys. Step ladder, candle, smudge on the floor. Mikan's account, found one on the video. Fuyoko's, Sonia's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak-looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
No.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door.
Whoa.
So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
No.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono.
They'd have put it somewhere
The
else.
killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her
Missed it.
kimono would be that messed up. She fought the kid. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
Oh no, danger! So this is the final stretch of Akane's argument. She's finally revealed her ace in the hole. There's clearly a contradiction in what she just said. I need to tell her.
Hold on!
It was
Try
disheveled because she
remembering
can't put her
Hiyoko's
kimono
body.
back on.
Her kimono was all messed up.
Oh, seriously? Hiyoko's kimono was all messed up. There should be no doubt about that.
Crap!
It's true, her kimono was messed up. I should have seen that. Shit. Wrong blade then. Okay.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer. That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
So this is the final stretch of Akane's argument. Can't remember my blades. I said it was... Oh, right, I'm countering the fact that... No, it was disheveled. I'm countering the other one.
Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
Duh.
Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
There we go.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Counted the wrong one. Got it.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
I was agreeing with the fact that she was disheveled instead of countering the fact that she fought the killer, which is obviously untrue.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Nope, not everyone's like you.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
Not to mention, I think she was probably taken by surprise if she had her throat slit.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes, do whatever you want to me.
Okay, take it easy. Let's calm down.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Now's not the time, Kazuichi. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
I shouldn't have known she would turn up.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
How would anyone know when she arrived?
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Dude.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense.
Whoa.
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
On that subject, let's talk about the heat.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake!
Oh.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
I hope you haven't overlooked any other opportunities.
Even if the
for other
killer
people.
couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
What happened? What happened?
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
That's what I said before, but then I thought it was the other way around once we figured out that Hiyoko died first.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
In any case, I suspected the other person would have been killed because they walked in on the murder, right?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
Oh no.
The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's why they had to kill 2 people in this case.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Yes, makes sense.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do?
What were they planning to do with Ibuki?
They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Damn, man. Who the hell came up with this plan?
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close. Nagito, any ideas?
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
I just love how the game just reads my mind.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
We all need to work together on this.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Cool.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Yep.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
Cool.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yes, I'm afraid so. We need more than that
That's
right now
annoying.
from
I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
you. God. Didn't you say you had a funny feeling about this case while we were investigating, Nagito?
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
I wouldn't call him useless per se. It's just that sometimes he doesn't give us the things we need. No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
So, there were no bloody footprints on the video. Right? Is that our proof? I can't see the floor, but I'm pretty sure there were no bloody footprints on that video.
This is strange? What's strange?
Finally, we're leading into this. I see. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the video? Ah, come on. It may be disrespectful of me to say this, but there's no problem with that, right?
Crap!
Everyone's staring. I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Oh, I thought I was convinced. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the stepladder? There we go.
I can prove it with this!
Next one.
If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
But you could argue the video as well, guys. Come on, side with me here.
There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
But that's even more important as well. Because this was actually found at the scene of the crime. There's only blood on the side. If this was found at the scene of the crime, or scene of where she actually hung herself, then yes, there should be footprints on it.
You
If she committed
noticed
suicide.
such a small detail. How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
So what must have happened was they probably tied the noose around her neck, then used the baton lighting to lift her up. Rather than her going on the stepladder to get up there, she was probably lifted up and choked. In which case, what are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komaeda. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
Exactly.
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it.
Not if someone else was pretending to be her.
Unless there was something funny about that video.
There we go.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
Yes.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Right, I guess. If I argue the fact that there were no bloody footprints on the video, no one else would know, because I'm the only one who saw the video. So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
Okay.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
I'm the only one who can solve this case.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Okay. If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. What's truly strange? This part, based on what I saw in this video, this doesn't seem particularly strange.
Damn it!
Should be something else, something strange that's clearly in the video. Curtains? Black curtain in the background, huh? Based on that video alone, I don't really know if the curtain's suspicious or not.
Damn it!
Need to remember a more obvious clue to what's strange here. The hospital gown, huh? I'm just clicking everywhere. Based on what I saw in the video, I don't think that looks suspicious.
Damn it!
Which means it's not this. I'm just clicking everywhere right now because I don't know what the hell it is.
Here!
The stepladder? There's no blood on it.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Sorry, I feel like I'm just shooting bullets all over the place. It's just like trying to figure things out.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side,
There was blood on it.
there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
Hey, as long as I can explain why I chose it in the end after shooting so many guesses, then that's fine, right?
However,
I realized there was no
that
blood on it.
contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
Yes.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Yep.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. But the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It was live streamed, but at a different location.
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
Yes, there was in the storage room.
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
There used to be two.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
But where was it? I didn't find it anywhere, not even in the conference room, which is where I suspected it would be.
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
The Monami bag.
That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
I guess I need to play more games. Stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something? Uh-oh. What would it be? That's a lot of things. Question. What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene? Shit. What the hell? What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual crime scene? Okay. I was guessing it was going to be F. What would be next? I. Only because it's a vowel. Phil. No, it's not in. Well, I guess that last bit is ing. Filming location. Got it. Ooh, that was a tough one. Don't have much time on this. Oh, that was L. I should have used that L. Shit. on, where's the end? Wow.
I got it!
That was pretty tough. I had to guess the first 2 letters.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
Okay. Breathe.
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
Yes.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Exactly. They used that camera somewhere else and they destroyed a fake one, or one that's completely unrelated to our broadcast system at the music venue.
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
If that was the case, then only Kazuichi could have done it, so I don't think that. In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Uh-oh. Could it really have been tampered with? If that's the case, then it really all points to Kazuichi at this point. Okay, let's go. Let's dive right in. Sensitivity up! Move. Okay. Think. What's the questions gonna be? Question 1. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera, the monitor, both. It would be the camera. Yes. Because you see through the monitor. The camera has to be the one that's been moved. Okay, good. Move. Keep going. Whoa. Okay, we're good. I guess that yellow markers are like the checkpoints. Break. Too fast. Oh shit. My bad. Sensitivity was not enough. Move. Keep going. Ah, so twisty. Take your time. There we go. Alright. Man, there's 3 choices now. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? The music venue's camera, right? Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? No, it's the hospital's camera. No, it was wrong. Got it the wrong way around. Ugh. Shit. I was doing so well. I think. It's fine. We can recover this. Oh yeah, the music venue's camera, sorry. Yeah, that's right. Shit. My bad. It's hard when you have to think about it backwards. Because of the way the camera and the monitor setup is. Oh, this is so trippy. Here we go. Okay. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with them. Exactly. That proves that the one at the music venue that was destroyed is a unit unrelated to what we've been using this entire time. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? The camera. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? The music venue. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with them.
It's all coming together!
Closing in on the killer now.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue.
We've busted through all his traps, or her traps.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then, only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hiyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
Oh, shit, never mind. So it was the same camera. They just put the camera back.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Give me a freaking break. I found my friend dead hanging from the ceiling, okay?